Ada for kicking my sister out after she refused to babysit my son. I, F30, live with my husband, M31, and our son, M5. My sister, F22, is still in college and has to move out with us 3 months ago because she had some issues with her roommates. Things were going fine until this argument. Also, she doesn't work, but my parents send her some money for textbooks and groceries, although she barely ever has contributed to the household since she moved in with us. We also live in a different state from our parents and family, so I'm basically throwing her in the streets by kicking her out, which would make me a big asshole. So, my son comes back from school at around 3 p.m., 3:30. My husband works until 6 and I work until 5, although sometimes I have to stay an hour or two extra. This is not normal, maybe 3 or 4 times per month when we're behind in a project. We had a babysitter that would wait until he's back. He comes back home via the school bus and would stay with him until me or my husband come back from work. However, she recently discovered she's sick and told us that she can't continue working as she has to go through treatment. We thanked her for telling us and wished she would get better soon. I asked my sister to babysit our son until we can get a new babysitter, given that she doesn't have classes at that time. She told me she never agreed to babysit when she moved in here and that I should have told her beforehand so she could find somewhere else to live. I told her that I knew this wasn't out agreement, but this was something exceptional since our babysitter has medical issues. It's not neither of our fault and she would prefer 100 times to not be in this situation. She still told me she can't babysit because sometimes she has to go to the library or to study with friends and babysitting would limit her hours of studying. I got angry, maybe too angry, so I told her that we never ask anything from her. We helped her because we wanted to be kind with her, and yet she can't even compromise to stay a few hours home just until we find a new babysitter. I ended up telling her she has a week to leave because we will not be providing food or a roof to a bitch like her. One of my son's friends' mom is taking care of my son now. They go back to her home together and I pick him up later. My sister tried to apologize, but I told her I don't want to live with her because she showed me her true colors. She also have told our family and a lot of them are giving me shit for leaving my sister homeless. My husband, my in-laws and friends support me, but it feels harsh if my family isn't on my side. Makes me think I'm an asshole, to be honest. Edit. It wasn't easy to find another person to take care of my son. I had to take 2 days from work, which will be taken from my next paycheck. I Ada for refusing to miss some of my kids' events when my ex-wife's husband asked. I share 2 kids, Indy 10 meters and Colby 8F, with my ex-wife Thora. We have remained very close and she and I don't follow a strict parenting plan. We do our best to have the kids see us both as much as possible. We celebrate every birthday, every Christmas together, and we show up to support our kids together as much as we can make work with our jobs. Our families are also still very tight. The kids love it. Sometimes it will be my parenting time, but they want Thora and so they spend that day with her, or vice versa. Works so well for the kids. Thora married Michael in November 2021. He and I got along in the beginning. He clearly loved Thora and was great with the kids, which is what Thora and I cared most about. But then this past summer some things changed with Michael. An example is Indy was singing and playing an instrument at this little talent show his summer camp set up. Thora and I both went, so did Michael, who took the day off work. Michael did not look happy to see me, and once Thora was not within earshot or sightline, he was visibly tense and I swear he groaned at some point near me. Then Thora had to go out of state to see a friend of hers who was very sick. The kids chose to stay with me and I don't believe Michael was happy about that. I tried to ask him about it, but he swore things were fine. In November, Indy and Colby had a busy month with different standout things within extracurriculars and school. I was lucky enough to attend 9/10 of them, with Thora attending 8/10. Michael got to attend 3/10. All 3 were ones I could attend and it felt very much like he didn't want me there. Late last month, when Michael and I were the ones attending a school function for the kids, that he asked me to show up to less of the kids' events and let him and Thora do some of that stuff with the kids as a family. I told him they already do. He said not when I'm around. That I am getting in the way of him being a parental figure for the kids. I told him he was a parental figure and the kids love him. He said they will never consider us equal until they see him instead of me at some of these events. He said it's important for the more stable family unit of 4. I told him I was not willing to miss the kids' events. He did not take it well and accused me of interfering and alienating their chances of a family unit. He texted me after the event with things he wanted me to miss, including Indy's elementary school graduation in May. I told him it was not happening. He told me Thora wanted this too. Thora knew nothing of this and told me the kids would be so upset if we did what Michael wanted, which I knew also. She was angry at Michael. Michael is angry at me still. He called me an asshole. I don't want to believe I'm an asshole, but I know this is not the norm for every divorced parent's situation, and it makes me ask if I am tough for not letting them have some of those events just then.
I hope you enjoyed that video. I know I enjoyed making it. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified of when I post. And I hope this video really inspired you to make beautiful art with your face. Please, again, comment below some stuff that you guys would like me to see. I am always here to listen and take requests. As you guys can see, I do other things other than makeup. So let me know some stuff you want me to see. I'll see you guys later. Bye.